So, welcome to day what? Today is day 5. We are turning followers into customers. We are crafting irresistible offers. Yeah, Stobugama 7 elements formula. Then you look at sales psychology. How do you get to the mind of customers? And how do you actually get into the pocket? Let me say into the pocket of customers, because we are all about what? We're all about getting money from people. Ne? Then the 5-step closing sequence. Yes. Then handling objectives like what, like boss. Then in video editing, I'm going to do what, I'm going to send a link for that one. I'm going to send a link for video editing, because most of you are using cell phones. So if I demonstrate it on the computer, it won't be nice on yours, on your side. So I'm going to send a link for how to edit using what, CapCut on the phone, or how to use in video or in short, whatever application that I 70s are for your advertising. It is still okay, ne? So let's get right to business. So guys, today let's go to the first page. Let's go to the first page so that we see what we are dealing with today. So yeah, okay, on day 1 we did what, we're building our brands. Day 2 we looked at creating content. Day 3 we're reaching our customers, but reaching the customer is not the final step, ne? You can get your customers, but it doesn't mean that you are making them to buy, ne? So today, day 5, we are now, let's make money now, ne? So everything we've learned has been leading to what? Today, in what? Let us turn our followers into paying customers. So if you are ready, just give me a sign. That side, just give me a sign. So now, the best product in the world, the best product in the world doesn't sell itself. If you see any business doing good out there, it doesn't mean that the product is just marketing itself. The best service won't automatically get what, clients. So it doesn't mean if you have got a good business, a good business idea, or you have got a very, very good product, it doesn't actually mean that you're going to make it in the market, ne? It doesn't mean you're going to make it. So what you do, the most important part of any business is this one. It is sales. Like I said, would see, if somebody says, please send me your account details, or they tell you that I love this product, do you have it in white, or I love these shoes, do you have them in black, that is not sales, ne? Sales, it is when somebody sends you money, when that alert comes to your phone, or when that cash gets into your hands. That is sales. That is when you are running a business. You can run a kindergarten, you can run a preschool and call it a church, and call it what, a business. But business takes place when there is an exchange of what, of money, when there is an exchange of your product or your service for financial gain. That is the only time we're going to tell you that you're in business, ne? So let's get into that part now. So what is it? You can have what, the amazing brand, like I've said, the beautiful content and thousands of followers, but you are still broke. Like most of you, you've got thousands of followers on Facebook and TikTok, but my friend, you don't have money in your pocket. I can see you right now. So let's get this thing. Let's get this thing right, ne? So in the next 90 minutes, what are we covering? We are, yes, I know, I know, Tim, I know. I can see your wallet. The wallet is actually empty. I can see your purse, it is empty. You need money. So having 1,000 contacts on your phone doesn't mean you've got money. Having 1,000 followers doesn't mean you've got money, my friend. You are still broke. Let's get that money out of the client's pockets into your own account, ne? How do we do that? How do we do that? Let's get to their minds now. So we're going to craft irresistible offers, sales psychology, the closing sequence, video editing, campaigns, and stuff and stuff and stuff, ne? So let's make money. Now, how do we craft an irresistible offer? There's what we call the offer formula. The offer formula, it's like I am actually telling you how much effort, how much resources I've actually put into producing the product. Remember when I said, if you want to be rich, you need to learn how to solve what? Rich people's problems. You know, rich people have got everything, right? But most of the items that are found in their houses, it's items of value to you. Yes. Thank you for being. We are already recording. He's reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. We are already recording the class, so it is all good. It is all good. Now, rich people, they buy things of value. You can come into the house of the man and you look at pictures that are meaningless, are objects in their tables, and they tell you this object was 10,000, this picture was 15,000, and you are wondering who can buy a picture worth 15,000. It's value. Value is everything when it comes to rich people, when it comes to the market. Most of you are always talking about price, and you lose people. Why? Because you are always talking about price is the last thing that we need to talk about. Remember, when I am talking to you guys about this course, what do I say? I give you all the benefits, everything about the course, what happens in here, this and that and that, and then at the end I say what? I say for only 300 in Malangin. Price is the last thing we talk about when we are talking about an offer. So you see, you get a handmade Swazi print dress with 600 for only 450. This includes free alterations. What does it mean? If the dress does not fit you well, you can still come back to me. I will do it for free. I will pizza it for you for free, right? Because there are people who, the sizes whereby you buy the size is okay, but it is too long. The dress is okay, but it is just maybe when you don't have a slim stomach or a flat stomach, you've got that thing. That thing that you guys have most. That one. So there are people who are like that. The dress is okay, but the problem is the stomach. So they just need some small alterations. So give some free stuff, things that appear to be free to the customer that are actually not free. Remember, we spoke about that part, that we give free things that are not what? Are not really free. And then delivery is within 24 hours. And then a matching head wrap, it is 50 Emalangen. So the total value of this thing is 780, but we are giving you it for only 450. Then the last part, only 10 available this week. You remember I told you that most of the time when they say that only 10 available this week, it's not really that 10 are available, but we are trying to tell the person that if you don't buy now, if you don't buy today, my friend, you are dead. So if you don't buy it now, you won't get it again. Actually, if they come back the following week, they will still find it. They will still find the product. But we have to tell them that only 10 are available so that they buy now. This is an offer formula. You see the difference? The first one, the person just said, "What, I sell dresses at 450." That is what most of you guys are doing. You're just talking about the dress and then you're talking about the price, but you're not talking about the value of the dress. You're not talking about the value of your product. You get me? So let's look at the 7 elements. The 7 element irresistible offer formula. Now, the first one is what? The core product or service. What they are actually buying. Then the value stack, everything included, my bonus, my extras, my add-ons. Then the total value of everything, charged separately. And then the special price. Remember, I told you that customers love discounts. No matter what, customers love discounts. Then 5, the reason why you are giving this deal. It is going to build what? It is going to build trust with the person. That's why I remember I said to you that the Indian guys at the shops, what do they call you guys? They call you my friend. They call you my friend. So this person is doing a discount for you because you are my friend. In as much as my friend is the same for everybody, but they are telling you that because you are my friend, because you are my friend, I'm giving you at a discount. Then the scarcity, the scarcity, it is what? Limited time or limited quantity, only 10 available in stock, or only available today, only this week only. You see those kind of things. So they, when we are talking about scarcity, we tell customers that this product is only available this week only. This product is only available where? maybe it is only available for the next 24 hours. In as much as next week the product will still be there, but because we want to create scarcity, you get what I'm saying? And then the guarantee or the proof, you see this thing which is what with reversal or social proof. Like I told you that you cannot be posting about that you are a dep and runner, or every time you are selling things, but you don't show us any product that has been delivered to somebody. You don't tell us that this is a happy customer. You don't you there is no proof of your product in real life. Everything about your product is just what is a myth. So some people can be skeptical about joining your class or joining or buying from you. Why? We only see you taking orders. We have never seen orders coming back. We have never seen orders coming back. There is a problem. There is a problem with your product. There is a problem with your product. Your business has got question marks. So remove that by what? By the proof. Give us social proof that there are people who actually buy from you. Ne? Take pictures of your clients, but don't post people's faces there unless you have spoken to them that I am going to post this pic. Do you have any problem with it? Ne? That's why I made an example about what if you are running a photography or studio. Don't be taking people's engagements and nice couple pictures and then you go and post on your social media before asking for permission. Make sure you ask for permission from people before you do it. You use them as social proof. You get me? Before people come down raining on you and you lose customers. Now, let's look at this thing. Let's look at this thing right here. Example, let's say you are a fitness coach in Manzini. There, you're going to say, this is a 30-day fitness transformation program. Nah? And then, the value stack. This is a 30 days of workout plans. It is worth 500. Custom meal plan. It is worth 300. A weekly check-in. It is 400. A WhatsApp private support. It is 200. A recipe book. It is 150. Measurement tracking sheet. It is 50 mLangen. So the total value is what? Is 1.6. But the special price, it is 600. So you see, immediately you see these differences. The difference in the price, the real value, it is what? It is 1.6, but now we've got a special price of 600. Immediately a customer says that they feel like you are doing this thing for them. They feel so special. Like I tell you, with every time you're in business, don't make it about yourself. The customer doesn't care that you want money. The customer doesn't care that you want to feed your family. The customer doesn't care about your sad story. What does it have to do with them? What do they have to gain from taking your course or from buying from you? Because some of you guys are going to decide on doing Emma courses. I've seen one of my students. He's hosting a similar course, but his course is actually 500 for 2 weeks. It is 500 and there is a registration fee of 50 mLange. So I'm saying this guy, he came to my class and I charged him 200. It was 200 last year. So I charged him 200 to teach this thing. And he is teaching it to other people, double plus another on the price. You get? So you guys can decide to do a similar course. You can decide to do a course that has got to do with your profession. If you've got a certificate in any field, you can use that certificate to do your own online course based on what you already know. Ne? There are people out there who want to learn about your accounting and your whatever certificate that you guys have. And then the reason why I'm launching this program and I need 10 successful stories for my portfolio. Then discuss it. I am only taking what? 10 clients this month, 7 spots left. There is nobody who has actually registered for the program. There is actually no one. How can you start an advert and already you are saying that 7 spots left? But because this is marketing. In marketing, you just need to be smart. That's all. You just need to be smart, be creative. It doesn't mean that if you say 7 spots left, you can even take 20 people, but because you want people to sign up immediately after assembly, you get that. Then the guarantee. If you follow the plan for 30 days and don't see results, I give you another month free. You get that. This is an irresistible offer. People cannot say no to that. That's why on my course, I tell you that if you attend my course and you do not triple your sales After my class, I'm going to give you your money back, guaranteed, and I'm going to write you an apology letter, apologizing for wasting your precious time, because I know I am 100% confident about what I'm teaching. I am 100% confident about what I am offering. This course is nothing compared to any business school that you can attend. So I know the value I'm putting in here. That's why I will tell you boldly and say, if you do not multiply your sales after my course, then my friend, I'm sorry, take your money back and I'm going to apologize to you. Ne? So then the psychology of value. The psychology of value. Now, people don't buy what? They don't buy based on price. People buy based on the perceived value. The perceived value, it is what you are going to sell. It is what you are going to tell, are the story behind the product. Not you. No, no. Remove yourself from here. No. What happened? What happened when you were creating this product? Look at this. Let's just look at this. Ne? Option A. I do what? A 300 amalangini for a basket. And then option B, 300 amalangini for a handmade one. That is the key point. Handmade, tailor-made, custom design. Those words are very important when you are dealing with what? With products. Why? It means this thing, somebody was, rich people, they love art, they love craft, they love skills. Somebody who has put in their own hands into the making of a product. That is why they come from America to come to Swaziland to buy what? To buy mats. Mats, because to them it's about the skill involved in making the product. That is why Tony is a serious business in Swaziland. Why? Tourists come here, they buy those things. And then you look at this. By Swazi basket woven by cultural artisan woman. Immediately you include a woman in any business, already just know that business is going to make it. Why? Because women are perceived as what? As people, the pillars of our families. They are known to be taking care of everybody. If you support a woman, you are not just supporting a woman, but you are supporting a whole community, because women are perceived as people who take care of the community, of the family. So people are willing to buy from what? From women. That's why this keyword is very important. Most of the time, women, like we guys, men, males, we are perceived, we don't pay child support, we are running away from our duties, we are running away from our baby mamas, we are just doing all the chaos. That's why people don't really want to support what? A man. People want to support what? Women. And then using techniques passed down 5 generations. This this is a this is just three lines, but these 3 lines, I'm telling you, they can shift completely your business. Simple 3 lines like this, they are going to totally, you can even charge a premium price for this one. 600, double the price of the normal one. Why? Because of the way you've crafted this copy. Now let's look at this. So what did we use? The quality words: handmade, premium, authentic, genuine, professional, high quality, and custom. These words are very important in business. Very important. Premium, it means this thing is high quality. Authentic, it's original, it's genuine, it's professional. Custom, it is specifically made for the person. Look at this. When Toyota is building a car, they just build the car and put it in the market, right? When Isuzu is building a car, they just build the car and put it in the market, ne? But when Ferrari is building a car, they build it according to the customer's specification. It is a custom-made car. You tell them what type of seats you want. You tell them how you want the design inside the interior, what color, even if it is a color that has never been there before. Even if it is dark white, yes. Even if you want a dark white color, they are going to make it for you. There is not a white color, my friend, but because this thing is tailor-made, it is custom designed, they will make a dark white available for you. Custom made things. And then we look at the words like what? Emotional words. Transform confidence, peace of mind, freedom. Do you want freedom, financial freedom? People out there, they want financial freedom. So whenever you talk about financial freedom, they are ready to listen to you. They are ready to listen to what you are saying. Why? Because I talk about financial freedom. And then security. People are insecure. Trust me, people are insecure. Most of them, they are working, but they are not sure if they will be called back the next month. They are not sure if they are going to make it in the next 5 years. People are so insecure. So when you talk about what? Security, financial security, what job security, they are willing to listen to you. So you can decide to do what? To do a course that is going to do and talk about what? And talk about financial security, or you talk about a job security. If you want to keep your job, join this course and get this certificate. People are willing to what? To buy that one. People are willing to trade anything for happiness and success. So these words that we use are very important in business. When you talk about agency, limited, exclusive, only 12 left, today only, the deadline. People are so scared about deadlines. If I tell them that the course, the registration deadline is when? It is on Sunday. Even on Monday, if you pay, will I tell you, will I take you back? If you pay on Tuesday, will I take you back? No, but because we use these things when we are structuring our copy, the name copy, it is the message that we write when we are what? When we're advertising. Only 15 spots left. Trust me, Ngalo Mzuzu, there is no one who has made any payment or who has bought anything before it is gone. This is your last chance, because people, do you see the nature of these words that we're talking about tonight? Do you see the nature of these words? These are just words, but words, they carry so much power. Words carry so much power. Words carry so much power. Trust me. So do you see that these things is simple, right? It is simple, but we miss it because it is simple, and we didn't know that this thing really counts when it comes to what? When it comes to business. But trust me, your next advert, let's structure it this way. Your next advert, let's structure it this way, and let's see how many people are going to buy your thing, how many people are going to come into your program. Ne? Now, an example: get authentic handmade Swazi crafts that transform your home decor. Limited to 20 pieces. Order before they are gone. Authentic, transform, limited, gone. So make sure that you choose just any 5 words from these ones. Any 5 words that you are going to use for your offer. Let's look at sales psychology and persuasion. So let's look at sales psychology and persuasion. Why do people buy? There are many just 2 reasons why people buy products. Just 2 reasons why people buy products. The first one is just to gain pleasure. Then the next one is to avoid pain. We're going to go deeper into these two. Is they are simple, but we're going to go deeper into them so that we understand what we mean. Let's look at this. People buy to gain pleasure. Like how? People want to look better. People always want to look better. That is why most women, if you check their wardrobe, if you check their bedrooms, they have got more than 5 face products, 3 body lotions. The makeup kit is so much. Why? The person wants to look better. They want to feel confident. That is why you will find they don't even know which pair of earrings to wear today, which necklace to wear today. What after wearing all those things, what is it all about? It is just to feel confident. You get what I'm saying? It is just to feel confident. It is to save time. How? You can create an offer whereby if you tell people that if you buy this product, you are going to save more time. They want to be admired. Everybody, when you dress, when you walk on the streets, if people don't say, if you buy, for instance, if you buy new shoes today and you wear them for the first time tomorrow, you want to be the last one to enter church. Why? You want people to see that you are wearing new shoes. You want people to see that you are wearing a new dress. You want people to compliment you. If you are wearing something new, a nice dress, and there is nobody who's saying you're beautiful, you will actually go to the toilet, to the nearest toilet, and check the mirror. Like, is everything okay? Why? People want to be admired. So all these things are under what? As just it's just for pleasure. They want to experience joy. They want to achieve goals. These things are part of pleasure. Trust me. And then when we say people they buy to avoid pain, why? People they don't want to be embarrassed. People don't want to be embarrassed. For instance, if we are talking about people who are too fat, being fat is an embarrassment, right? Being too thin is an embarrassment. Being dark is an embarrassment. People want to be white now. That's why they're using whitening creams, right? People want to be white. They don't want to be embarrassed. For instance, I can tell you an example. When I was in high school, I was actually getting bullied because I was black. It was like I was the only dark black child in the school. Like, they would actually make me feel so small, so likely, so bad that I was black because it was not a good color. So you see, I want to stop embarrassment. I want to eliminate stress. I want to reduce risk. Eh? I want to save money. I want to prevent problems. I don't want to run out of money tomorrow. Eh? I want to escape discomfort. So all these things are under what? Under avoiding pain. So how do we use this thing? How do we use this thing? Now, let's look at this. So you have got to address both what the pain and the pleasure part. Let's look at an example of a selling business, cause avoiding pain. Let's look at this. Are you tired of struggling to find customers? Frustrated seeing your competitors succeed while you are stuck? Afraid your business will fail? Do you see that already? I have got the attention of any business person here. Why? Because most people, it is difficult to find customers. Trust me. It is not easy to find customers. It is frustrating to see your competitors. You know, when your competitors are posting order delivered, next customer testimonials, and for you it is quiet. It is so quiet, like it is so quiet that you can even hear just a nickel falling on the ground. So then, for pleasure, imagine having customers coming to you. Picture yourself making 10,000 per month or more. Feel the pride of running a successful business. Do you see that this looks simple but very deep? It looks so simple. We meet these things each day, but this is totally different. You get what I'm saying? This is totally different. And then you offer your solution. Your offer should take them from what? From pain to pleasure. Let's look at the 6 principles of persuasion now. So this is Dr. Cialdini's principles. Principle one. Principle one is reciprocity. People feel obligated to give back when they receive what? When they receive something. You can give free things, free tips, free samples, and free guides. If you go and you check my Facebook timeline, I am always giving free business ideas there. So if you go to my Facebook timeline, it's all like Every post I post on social media, it is strategic. It is free business advice to somebody. But for me, I know that tomorrow when I talk about my cause, you can sign up confidently because you have already seen what this guy can teach for free. So I can make you to join the class for free, while I know that my real deal is for having you tomorrow. Usually per month, I host a just a day course, just a day training, business day training per month. It's free, but it's not really free because I am calling the people to join so that the next month I offer the next class, people are ready to pay because they saw what I can give in a free class. Then imagine in a paid class, I can just be talking about things generally and shallow, but showing them that when they pay for my course in the paid one, it is actually deeper. You get what I'm saying? So, principle number 2, scarcity. People want what's rare or running out. It is just part of the mindset of a human being. They don't want to be left out. So if you say only 5 left, this offer ends midnight. This is for VIP customers only. Customers love to be treated special, like they just want to be special around you. So whenever you are talking to your client, make sure you are talking to them as if they are the only client alive. In fact, if they leave you, you will die. Make them feel that way. Make your customers feel special. Treat them. This is for, I'm giving you this price because you are my VIP customer. They want to be treated special. So whenever I am hosting a class, do you see the way I treat you guys? I treat you guys like heaven and earth. Most people who join my course, I know I've been doing this thing for a while now. Most people who join the class, some of them, they will appear for 2 days and then they will come back after and be asking questions of things that we did in class. Some of them, they won't be even joining the class. They will just be coming for questions. Uh, I know, you know, I understand. Some will be giving excuses. There was no electricity, or what? My grandmother did this. My grandmother passed away. I had to attend the funeral. Trust me, I am the most understanding person. Well, I know people. I know people. It's like a teacher. When you are a teacher, you know students. You know students very well. They will tell you that there was no kangli, there was no money to buy electricity. That's why they did not buy homework. We know these things. So when the children are making the excuse, they feel like it is something new, and you have got experience. You know. You get what I'm saying? So treat your clients like it is you. I can answer your questions. I send you notes. I send you videos. I'm trying to show you that you're my VIP customer. On the last day, I will be telling you guys that I will miss you guys. I will tell you guys that I will miss you guys. You guys are the best class I've ever had. Each other will tell you. But does it really mean that you guys are my best class? Does it mean that you guys you no, trust me, immediately I finish with you guys, I will be already busy with the next group. I will be doing registrations for February class. But you have to make your customers feel that this person pays special attention to us. Do you know, I most of the time I don't even know you guys. I like, for real, I don't know you. But because I have got your phone numbers, if I say right now and I say, hey, Mdlovu Kazil, immediately I call you by name, you feel like I know you. Ne? If I say, hey, Mr. Fagud, already the person feels like, what, I know them. I like, treat your customers that way. Save their contacts. Even if you've got to write that this is what, this is a Mdlovu Kazile, a maybe customer from Limpopo, customer from Shalen, it is good. A customer from church, it is good so that you remember them. You, if I am hosting a class every month, There is no way I can keep track of who comes to the class or who joined last month. You are a lot, but each one of you, I make sure I treat you guys what special VIP treatment. So I don't just teach, I show you, I practice it on you, and it works. If you are here and you are happy, it has worked on you. So why not use the same thing that has worked on you to somebody else and get their money? Eh? But remember to keep it real. Don't fake it. Ne? Please don't try it. Don't try that one. Don't fake now. Don't fake it. Don't fake it. Ne? Then principle number 3, authority. Yeah. So this rule, people follow experts and credible sources. For instance, if I on the probably next week I'll be sending you guys your certificates, right? If I send you your certificates, immediately you post that certificate on maybe your WhatsApp status or maybe on your Facebook. Do you know that you can get customers just because people know my cause, people know me, people know my value? Immediately you associate with me, they are ready to buy from you because they trust me, not that they trust you. Eh? Because I am a credible source, my reputation is everything to me, and I have already marketed myself as an expert in business. So immediately you tell them that you attended the course by this guy, you are just getting free customers just like that. For instance, there are people here, you joined my course because someone else told you about me. I did not market it to you. I didn't even know, but somebody told you about the course and you joined because you heard it from someone. You see, people can trust you not because they trust you, but because they trust whom you are going with. You get what I'm saying? So if you share your credentials, I've got 10 plus years experience in business. I failed in more than 5 businesses. I've lost more than 10,000 business loss. So all those things are things that we use to show credibility. I know what I'm doing. I did not just start business yesterday. I've got certificates to display. Mention the years that you have been in business. You get me? How many people have helped in business? So those things are very, very important. That is principle number 3. Principle number 4, consistency. People want to be consistent with what they've said or done before. So you have to make sure that you do what? You do small commitments. How? Let me say you want to do baking, or maybe someone is doing what? Someone is doing hair. They are cleaner. You can ask to clean your sister or to clean your neighbor for free. What you want is a picture of your end result, of your work. Just go to the shop, buy silver in flour, the 500 grams one, and just buy small ingredients. Be baking for your neighbors. Ask your neighbors to give you a taste. Give them a taste of your muffins before you start selling them to the public. That is very important. Testimonies, reviews, so you can give them out for free. Go to somebody's lawn and start cutting their grass for free. You are doing that so that people can write and say, I attended this one's course, it worked. So some of you, if you are going to be going for courses teaching online, do just 1 day free class. 1 day free class. What you need is the people to say something about you, about your business. That small commitment is important. And then you go from there. Social proof. That is when you're going to get what? Testimonies, reviews. How many people have bought your product? Let us look at the before and the after for free. So you can mix social proof with what? With this consistency one. And then number 6, principle number 6, liking. People buy from people that they like. You see the way I do my teaching, like I told you that the way I speak, it is just my own. It is just for my class. I can decide to be professional and be speaking big words here. Either you understand or not, it is not up to me. I don't care. I can choose that. I can just choose to create videos and document and just be sending to you guys. Either you understand or you don't, it is not my problem. I can choose to do that. But because I know that next month you might come back. In fact, next month you might come back with someone else because of the way I was treating you. The way I have to make you guys to like me. You know, we can start on the first day. Either you hate me so much, trust me, it won't happen that for the next 7 days you won't like. You will like me by force. You are going to like me by force. Why? Because I am ready to make you pay again for next month. I trust me, some of you will be having you guys next month here, I know. And you'll be bringing your friends and your family and your mzalas. You'll be bringing them here. You get? So always try to create friendships. Like I told you that Indians, they use the phrase my friend. Why? They just want you to like them so that you can buy from them. You get what I'm saying? Ne? And then putting it all together. So there are 6 principles: liking, authority, reciprocity, social proof, scarcity, consistency, and then it is just like that. That is how we persuade people to buy from us. Let's look at the closing sequence. Let's look at the closing sequence. Let's look at the closing sequence. All right. So this one is a 5-step sales process. Ne? The first part, you build rapport or connection. So here, you are just trying to make people comfortable and to trust you. You get what I'm saying? So you can greet people well. Hi, how are you? Or you call them by name. Just be friendly. Find common ground. So you can actually say like, hi Sarah, thanks for reaching out. I see you are from Manzini. I'm here too. How can I help you today? So some customers that we lose, actually, as we're speaking about this, I just know that there are people I've lost. I have lost clients that I've lost because of what? Of the way we speak. You see, when you get more than 20 people same day, same time, inboxing you, you have got to answer them one by one. So sometimes it gets frustrating. You get what I'm saying? So it gets frustrating. You might find that by the time I reach the 15th one, I will be tired. I'll just be writing simple language and I won't have the patience. I won't have the patience for dealing with the customer. So you lose some people because of the way we talk to them. Okay, ne? Then you've got to discover the needs of the person. Don't just be saying, I'm selling, I'm selling, I'm selling. Ask them questions. Ne? Look at this. Understand what they really want. What are you looking for specifically? What's your biggest challenge? Hmm? What have you tried before? What would success look like for you? What's holding you back right now? These things are important so that you don't just jump to selling. Listen, because you might offer the person something that they've already tried. You might offer the person something that has not worked for them. Eh? So you have got to know that before I sell to the person, what are you looking for? Remember the form that you guys fill out before we start the course. Ne? It is a part there which says what? What is your main interest in the course, in the training? I know what we offer, but I'm still asking you, what is your expectation so that we don't have what? Misunderstanding. Imagine spending 7 days pushing something into your mind that you do not want. In as much as some people don't know that they need some things, of course, to give them by force. Ne? So don't jump to selling, but listen. Gad. So you can say what? Customer says, I want to lose weight. So you say, oh, that's great. What's your goal weight? What have you tried before? What's been stopping you? You see, because some people, they are at work, they want to lose weight, but they've got no time for going to the gym. They don't want to stop eating their keeps, right? So you've got to ask them these questions so that you can structure something for them. For instance, if you tell me that I've got to drink these sour things, my friend, trust me, you have lost me. I've got no time to drink sour things. I hate sour things. So if you tell me that if I want to lose weight, I've got to drink this drink and there is no sugar in it, you have lost me. I love my sugar. You get? So ask the person before you give them or you make the offer to them. This is just an example. And then the present solution, that is your pitch. Show how you solve their specific problem. Based on what you have told me, I have what? The solution that will help you do what? Get Lamatizas a result. For example, based on what you've told me about struggling to find time for gym, my 20-minute home, you see now, there's what? There's home. And then the time, 20 minutes. Already the person feels like, okay, I can spare 20 minutes a day. And then after all, I'll be what? I'll be at home. And then workout program. The word program, do you know this simple word program? Immediately talk about program, people feel like this is a big thing. There are some words that you can use that can actually, there are words that you can use, simple words, but they can just change the whole structure of your advert. So if I say this is a 20-minute workout program, if I put the name program there, the person feels like, oh wow, this is a big thing. This is a big thing. And then you can do it at home. You don't need any equipment, and then it is just going to fit your busy schedule. Admitting that the person is busy, even if you know that they are not busy, but make the customer feel special. Tell them that, oh, thank you for finding time to talk to us in your busy schedule. You know there is no busy schedule, but immediately you tell the client that they are busy people. Oh, trust me, they are ready to raise their magwaba and start paying you because they feel big. Use the person's pride to get money from them. You get? So then step number 4, how do you handle the objections, the test? If someone says it is too expensive, never start talking about this and that and that and that. Look at this. I understand. Let me break down the value. Plus, we have payment plans. Don't talk about discount when someone says it is too expensive. You get? Don't talk about discount when someone says something is too expensive. Talk about the value of the product. When someone says, let me think about it, do you know most of the time, if a customer says, let me think about it, they're gone. They are gone. They are gone. They're not coming back. They are not coming back. So if somebody says, let me think about it, just know that they're gone. So how do you respond? Of course, what specifically do you need to think about? We are what you are asking the person, but you are not really showing the person that you are asking them. Of course, what specifically do you need to think about? Maybe I can help clarify. You are keeping the conversation going. Don't just give up yet. Don't just give up yet. So someone can say, I need to ask my partner. Let me ask my wife. Let me ask my husband. Make the person feel special by what? That's mad. What concerns do you think they will have? Because you have got to try to eliminate every excuse that the customer is going to give. Most customers will give you excuses. That is true. Most customers will give excuses. So try to have an answer for every question, for every excuse that can have. Now, objection number 4, I'm not ready yet. Now, look at this. When would be the right time? What needs to happen first? Let's plan it out together. You can use what I showed you on WhatsApp. You remember, it is something I showed you guys on WhatsApp. Ne? I showed you guys on WhatsApp. I said, what is it? The flex, the labels, new customer, those labels. These labels that you see here, these labels, these things, we call them labels. You can put these labels on the customers depending on their status, depending on where the customer is, or their customer interest. So if this person says, I'm not ready yet, and they say, I'll be ready by 15, so you mark that person's contact, and then you set a reminder on WhatsApp Business. WhatsApp Business does all these things. Set a reminder, I need to call this person. I need to call this person on the 15th. You get? So the objections are questions in disguise. So answer them. Now let's close the sale. Get the person to commit now. Get the person to do what? To pay now. Look at this, the closing techniques. E-assumptive clause. E-assumptive clause, it's in. Assume you are buying. Assume they are buying. Ne? So, like when the person is asking questions, in your mind, be taking the person as if he is paying. He is taking this thing now, not what he's just asking. That's why you're going to say, great, which color do you prefer, red or blue? Perfect. What's your delivery address? Like, get the person in motion. Get the person in motion. You see these women labatsensema fruits, like I once made this example, labatsensema vegetables next to the road. How much is this potatoes, or how much is this tomatoes? Immediately you ask the price. She takes the black plastic bag and she is ready to put inside, but she's telling you the price and she's already putting it inside the black plastic bag. It is manipulation. It is psychology. The person is playing mind games with you. That's all. The person is playing mind games. They are assuming that you are buying, not just asking, because you are going to feel bad if Lomagelom Zara has to take it out again and put it away, back on the shelf. And then the urgency clause. Create time pressure. I have 2 units left. Want me to hold one for you? The price ends tonight. Can I process your order now? You see this thing. It's the way the people on the streets hustle. This is the strategies that they use. Then the choice clause, give options. Give options. Would you prefer option A or option B? You want to start immediately or next Monday? You see, you already give. The person does not have to have an excuse for what? For leaving, for not buying. The direct clause, you ask directly, are you ready to get started? Should I process your order? Or already we're already talking about payment details. You get? So after you close, shut up. Let them answer. Silence is powerful. Look at them straight in the eye. Look at them straight in the eye. Ungakombisi that you are desperate. Show it as if you are doing them what? A favor. Let them feel like you are doing them a favor by selling to them at that price, at that quantity, and all those things. Now, let's look at them. Let's look at this thing. Here is a complete closing script that you can use. Let's look at this. Hi. Thanks for your interest. How can I help you today? We are sure. See, I want this. And then you say, awesome. Quick question. What made you interested in what? In our product or service? Some of you, when you inbox me asking about the course, and then I tell you what the course is about, and then you say, okay, that's good. I'm going to pay on the 26th. You say that, right? And then I don't end the conversation there and say, okay, thank you. I will ask you, what are you really interested about, or what was your real interest in the course? Like, what made you interested there? I am making sure that I'm creating conversation so that we can build trust. I have to make you to trust me. So the patient says, and then you say what? I totally understand. Based on what you are telling me, this product is perfect for you because you less the benefits Plus right now we have what? A special offer that includes what? Everything, then the total value. But for you today, it's only what? This price. We only have how many left in stock? Want me to reserve one for you? Definitely that person is going to say what? Yes. So if the person is talking English, you go back to what? You go back to the other part where we were talking up today. So this script is very amazing. It is very amazing. So, my dear friends, did I lose you or you are with me? Did I lose you somewhere? Oh, all right. This do you guys have got questions? Do you guys have questions based on what we've been speaking about? Do you guys have questions? I would love to get questions from you. Remember, I said today we are keeping the class brief because it is a Sunday. Eh? The one for videos, I am going to send it. I'm going to send a link for video editing. For video editing, I'm going to send a link. That's why I did not proceed with the notes. So I did not proceed with the notes because video editing, we're going to do it. I'm going to send a link to you guys so that you can get a video about it. So if you guys have got no questions, it is all good. Let us meet tomorrow evening, 8:30 p.m. Don't be late. Tomorrow we are talking about how to start what your own business with no money. That class is very important. That class is very, very important. Ne? So don't miss that one and don't be late. Ne? Don't be late. If tomorrow we would actually have visitors, have people join us, like just give people free that class for free. So if you've got somebody who might be interested in tomorrow's session, we are mighty, the person is struggling maybe in life, they are struggling, they need something to start their life. So please feel free to bring them along tomorrow. I can add them to the group, because my main aim it is empower Maswazi people. I know other people are struggling out there. I've been there, I've lived that life. It is not easy, it is not nice. So really tomorrow, let's just bring people. Are going to bring them in for free. If you know anyone struggling, they just need noma mthengela just data nje lamancane so that they join. Please, it is okay. Tomorrow's class is very much important. Tomorrow's class is very, very important. So let's meet tomorrow evening, guys. Have a wonderful night and thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Zingane Bogmenzi and I am the Sales Alpha. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let's meet tomorrow. I love you all. Bye bye.